What is up, and what is going on, everyone? My name is Malcolm, also known as Baytuh, and today I'm here to bring you all a complete gameplay walkthrough of Fallout New Vegas, or I should say a re-walkthrough of Fallout New Vegas, because I already did a walkthrough of Fallout New Vegas back in 2013. It was one of my very first gameplay walkthroughs I've ever did on this channel 10 years ago, back in August. It's freaking wild. It's my second most viewed walkthrough on the channel, right behind Witcher 2 being my number one. And it's been 10 years since I played Fallout New Vegas, and now since the hype and buzz around the Fallout TV show, I'm like, all right, like I think it was last week or the week before that, I jumped in and played the new Fallout 4 content that Bethesda Game Studios came out with. That was pretty excited jumping back into Fallout. I did dabble into some Fallout 76, but let's get into the big boy that everyone loves so much, back into Fallout New Vegas. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. 10 years later since played New Vegas, so really excited. Plus it's Xbox Series X enhanced, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, before we get started with this walkthrough once more, you guys can please leave a like on this video if you guys like what you saw. Please subscribe for more content, it helps out this channel a lot. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure you hit the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any content I post to this channel, and make sure you set those notifications to all as well. Please share my channel and my videos to all your friends, families, cats, and dogs, and whoever who nots. And you guys can all follow me on Twitter at Baytuh, Baytuh. If you want to keep supporting me even further than just subscribing to my YouTube channel, leaving a like, share my channel and my videos to all your friends and families. Please consider donating some of your extra money you have lying around to my Patreon, PayPal, YouTube Super Thanks, leave a tip, or becoming a YouTube member on my channel. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, Baytuh, and or paypal.me/Baytuh, Baytuh, and or the YouTube Super Thanks. All you have to do is click on any one of my videos or monetize, which is 99.9% of them. Then hit that little money heart thanks button, donate however much you want. But regardless how you choose to support me further, any and all donations, everyone's much appreciated, and it's 100% completely optional. And with all that being said and out of the way, it's been a very, very long time coming once again. Without further ado, let's get started.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves, forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Man, I forgot all of this stuff. I had the mercenary pack? When did I have that?
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Oof, man. Forgot, this is what it looks like when you play 360 backwards compatible. You guys missed this look from back in the day? I did. I missed the 360 days.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Character customization have come a long way. I mean, I think it has.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Okay. have it back when I first did this game. Should I like go back and look at my? I'm gonna go back and look at my video that I did back in 2013. I want the same stats because I was super OP. Wait, was that really what I did? Jesus, I was an idiot. Disconnected from Xbox Live. Oh no. I think I did. It was all the way up to 4 strength, or sorry, 6 strength. Then I put 1 in. I think I did like put 1 point into everything, like endurance, charisma. Let's see here, agility. Yeah, and I think I put the last one into charisma, probably. No. Yeah, let's do strength. Because I know you get some OP melee weapons.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Feed.
House.
Renovate. Or shelter.
Night.
Dream.
Bandit.
Stab.
Light.
Dog.
Mother. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
What was these questions for? I totally forgot what they were for.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Hell yeah, America.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Shot on a door frame. I mean, no, not really. I see a broken chain. Or a chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
A ship at sea. I mean, I see neither of that. It looks like a person.
Last one. Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Let's see. Melee. My science is a 30. Yeah, let me, shit, what was these back in the day? I forgot, what did I pick for these? I think it was like melee and guns I picked. So, okay, so it's funny. Back in the day in 2013, I picked guns, lockpick, and repair. I'm going to do speech this time around, melee, and lockpick. Because I do vehemently remember, like, back in the day, like, I was just using melee weapons just to destroy everyone.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Let's see. Built to destroy. The traits or none. Flame all weapons have a 3% equipment. While using gun, you fire while wearing. Really? That's what I picked back in 2013? That's fucking stupid. I picked fast guns or fast shot. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are less accurate. And I picked Wild Wasteland as well. Oh my god. Let's do Wild Wasteland again. I totally forgot what this was.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
The last comment someone made on my Fallout New Vegas walkthrough part 1 was 2 years ago. I just commented on my own video. I'm like, hey, I'm doing this again.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore. I expect you'll be wanting to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any questions, I'll answer what I can. Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't. Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore. This here's Goodsprings, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Goodsprings Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us. Of course. You've been through a lot. Ain't much, but these'll do you right if the pain flares up. That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town. I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it. Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living. You take care now.
Back in the Mojave Desert. Mojave, mo problems. Since this is a Obsidian Entertainment game, I'm going to try to talk my way out of most situations. I did that for the Outer Worlds when I did that walkthrough a few years ago. I talked through like 95% of the situations that I was in. Which is weird because when it comes to games like these, I'm usually like hard-headed. Let me put all my ability points into strength or guns or whatever, and let me just shoot shit and blast shit away. But no, I straight up freaking did. That time around, I decided to like put my stuff into whatchamacallit. I can't even think of the name. Whatchamacallit? God, Jesus, I don't do not to know what I'm thinking of. Charisma, there we go. I forgot, how do you... Hurrah! How do you go into... Oh, there we go. It's LB to go into third person. I forgot there's no sprint button in this game. So I got a 9mm pistol. Oh yeah, balls. I totally forgot you have to worry about freaking whatchamacallit in this game, right? Condition of your weapons. Alright, where's what's his face? Where's our robo friend at? I totally just blasted right past him. Where'd he go? Yeah, I'm gonna try my hardest not to get copyright claimed on this on this walkthrough this time around. A lot of my Fallout New Vegas walkthroughs back in the day got copyright claims because I was blasting the fucking radio on. Yo, the soundtrack goes, the radio goes hard in this game. It's my favorite in any Fallout game. Blue Moon, ain't that a kick in the head? Oh my god. YouTube is like, brother man, nah. Well, I know you're busy making money, but we're gonna be taking that away. I'm like, okay. I sure learned my lesson. When GTA 5 came out, I'm like, oh no, I'm just gonna do the same stupid thing again. Yeah, I had to reload my my autosave because I had no idea where Victor went.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
What was Victor's deal back in the day? I don't remember. Balls. Alright, nope. I want to listen to the radio, but I'm not going to do it. I forgot how small the New Vegas world map is compared to Fallout 76 and Fallout 4. Like, man. Perfect size, you know, perfect size. Don't need to go too crazy. All right, where we're going? Okay. Talk to some of the NPCs. Like you. Digging crops.
Howdy.
Oh, I guess I can't talk to you. Didn't I say I have to go to the saloon as well? Ooh-wee, those loading screens are long or short? I was about to say long, I was about to say short. Wait, hang on. Isn't there a setting that has an autosave every single... Oh, wait, no. Bad. Go. Why? I don't want to get a copyright claim. Can you blame me?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. Can do. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right? They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The great cons deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by great cons. Take it easy now.
Thanks for the info. Wait, what did it say? You take a sip of what?
Howdy, partner. Happy trails.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long, not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Schoolhouse? That's the schoolhouse? Oh, that's the schoolhouse. That looks like schoolhouse to me. Doesn't matter.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Flashing arrow on your compass shows... Oh, yeah, I mean, I knew that.
Hey there.
Everything all right? Until next time.
Well, I'm following you.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Everything all right? Until next time. That's the right idea. Look down. Try crouching down and staying. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
I mean, I don't need to do this. We know how to play the game, but... why not? Cheyenne? What type of dog is this? A husky? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Sorry, Cassie. There's no rat terriers in this game. Man, this is really bringing back a lot of memories. Man, I forgot I was back at my old place. A noob, didn't know shit from Sherlock doing YouTube back in the day. Do not go back and watch those old walkthroughs. Those are rough. Like, my commentary was really fucking rough. Because I was like, balls deep up on the mic. It had my audio up like so loud because I didn't look up any tutorials.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
I guess I should pull out my freaking whatchamacallit, right?
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Yeah. I mean, my ass still missed, so. Did I like need any of this shit back in the day?
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Man. It's interesting looking at Fallout back in the day. Like, yeah, this is how Fallout used to play. This is how Fallout used to look.
Come on.
Oh, I can't wait to get Bloody Mess.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised, staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
I think I never really cooked in Fallout New Vegas. Hell, I didn't even really do it in Fallout 4. I mean, you have to do it in Fallout 76 because it's a survival game, which I'm not a fan of that aspect. It makes sense, like it does, since it's, you know, the world of Fallout, post-apocalyptic. Yeah, it makes sense, but still hate it. That's why I don't play survival games that often. Slow jog. I wonder, there has to be like a mod on PC that lets your character run a little faster. I think the most thing I'm happy for with this, playing Fallout New Vegas again, the load screens are a lot quicker. And 60 frames. Man, I should go back and replay The Witcher 2, if that's the case. I should do that. I should do a rewalk The Witcher 2. I mean, I just did a rewalk The Witcher 3 last year, right? Or the year before that? Wait. So is it telling me that it's inside of here? Or your xander root. Or your xander root. You don't look like a xander root. Not you either. Okay, that's a flower. I need xander root. Legit had a Google search where to find this fucking thing. No, I mean, I even looked up my old video. Never did the full tutorial. Look at me making different changes from 2013. And my voice is deeper. Yeah. I think so. Has my voice changed much since 2013? In 10 years? I was still in school. Like, I just turned 29 last week. I was still in high school when I did my Fallout New Vegas walkthrough. Because I graduated in 2014. Whoa. Yeah, I started doing YouTube when I was 18. Fuck, I'm going to be 30 next year. Yo, we're going to hit 1 million subscribers. Where's my $1 billion? Where's my Mr. Beast money, y'all? Oh, Lord.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi. Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer? Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me. Sure, what do you want to know? Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Goodsprings. The critters up there are big and poisonous. If you want to know anything else, just ask. geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Goodsprings, so wildlife is always creeping in. Until next time.
Hello, Cheyenne. I forgot, was it this game or it's this game, right? With the ghouls and the rocket ship, right? I think it is.
Hello? Can you help me? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die. Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail. You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Up here? He said by the broken radio tower, right? Whoop. I don't see no one. Unless I totally got the directions wrong. P5 for from. Okay, let's put man, my guns was really low, huh? Let's put some in. Let's put them all into guns. What's this? In combat, you do 10% damage against melee opponents. So in combat, you'll sometimes have extra you need done when dealing with the opposite sex. Okay. But don't you usually beat or kill men in this game? That's a lot of them. I just missed. Hey, this is what VATS is for. What the hell?
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you. Aha!
Oh, buddy. Should we go for the head? Well, do had it coming. Oop. Don't have power armor on. That would be a very bad fall. Alright, let's go talk to this Trudy lady. Literally took me 30 minutes just to find what this dude is talking about. I mean, I was on the right track. Are you gurgling? What are these noises? Who's there? God, everything is so slow now.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Be careful out there.
Alrighty, we got a lot of stuff to do. Alrighty, we do have lots to do, so this is what I'm going to do first. I'm going to sit on the stool. And I'm going to wait. I mean, I like doing things when it's daylight. Day and night. Why not? Alright, 6 a.m. It's good enough. Wait, is there a bed in this place? This'll do. It's gonna take me a moment, so I'm just gonna transition to where I'm all healed up. Wait, there's a bed close by, right? Alright, okay, let's go talk to the powder gangers. Oh, right, I totally forgot this game has karma. Who cares? I forgot I didn't need to worry about that in Fallout 4. Forgot this game has a karma system. Don't worry, I know who I'm gonna like screw over and who I want to be nice with.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
So I'm not your enemy. That's when you're done saying. I'm just looking around. If you're gonna shoot, you better not miss.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. I won't let you stick your neck out for free. I can't pay you back now, but I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays up. You've got my word. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours? Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Sarsaparilla. What does taking a sip from my canteen do? It's just that's just a thing. We're an hour into this video.
Hey there.
Jesus, that thing was making a lot of noise. Well, this is what I did back in the day. Oh, that's Cheyenne. Here she is.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. I'll be waiting.
Morning. So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. I'm sure I've got something you like.
What do you have? Nothing.
Be careful out there.
All right, Trudy's on board. I don't think we're going to be able to convince Easy Pete. Let's see.
Howdy. Bad trouble.
Hell yeah.
Welcome. Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Yup. Yup.
My explosives isn't high enough. I mean, I'm close to ranking up. So if we could, you know... I don't think I even had Easy Pete back in the day.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000-cap investment you're talking about.
Oh, come on.
Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything else? If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. Take it easy now.
Okay, my barter is almost there. Who the hell did I have last time? I think it was just like these people. That's fine. Is the dock in?
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare. You take care now.
Thank you, dude. Literally just easy P and whatchamacallit. I mean, we're really close to ranking up. Can I just like find like a monster or two to kill? Yeah, there's like no monster. Ah, whatever, who cares? We got this. I think I was in the same exact scenario years ago.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
We're here, my. Okay, let's do a hardcore savey save. Ah, it feels so good to say that. Why are you running faster than me? Just like 2 people with guns. That's it.
Howdy.
I totally missed with that. The hell am I aiming at? Why are we all the way over here? Powder gangers vilify. I mean, here's the thing, y'all. Just to say my piece right now. I'm playing. This is going to be another Paragon playthrough with Fallout New Vegas. I did it back in 2013. I always have to. Like, yes, I will be making some renegade choices because some of the efforts need to get shanked, if you know what I mean. Definitely in the NCR. But anyways, yeah. I just can't help myself. Let's do that. That. Melee that. Speech is that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
What you got on you? I'll take that. Give me that, and that, and that. I can't wait to get Bloody Mess. I'll take that to sell. All right, I have two of the same weapons. To do that, we could... No, oh yeah, it's repair. There we go. Take that to sell. You know what? I honestly would like if Fallout has like a Dead Island 2 melee weapon system. Or, I mean, actually a Dead Island 2 weapon system where you can just modify your weapon. I mean, I know they kind of have it in Fallout 4 and in New Vegas where like guns could like hit a little bit harder or whatnot. But like having like, you know, shock properties and fire properties, flame properties could, you know, could be very fun. Okay, more dynamite. I'll take that. Whoop. Okay. Okay, so DPS 3. Compared to the shotgun I have... Where is it? It's at 32, right? This is 13. Alright, so we got some stuff to sell. Alright.
That ought to keep things settled for a while. Hope it stays that way. Keep your gun handy if you go. Wasteland critters like to move in when Sun is not looking, so watch out.
Thanks, home dog skillet.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do. Pleasure doing business with you. Take it easy now.
All right, let's booty bounce out of here, shall we? Actually, I'm gonna come in here, drink some water, replenish my health, then we can bounce.
Hello? Thanks again for all your help. It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a dex, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game? All right. Yeah.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Goodsprings in the future. Until next time.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Goodsprings is nice and quiet. Be careful out there.
Alrighty, Mojave, Mo problems. I would love to listen to the radio, but I can't. Stupid YouTube. Alright, where are we going? Quest, they went that way. I forgot I could sell the outfits too. Wait, how the hell did a dead body get all the way over there? I don't remember killing it. Okay, the roller coaster was up that way. Yeah, there was a roller coaster over there, right? Yeah. There was like a lot of like people inside of there, if I remember correctly. I would say the one thing I'm not looking forward to doing the as to like one of my I guess hesitations as someone who likes to do most everything in a big open world RPG, the thing I'm not looking forward to in doing is going to that one vault with all the freaking bugs in it with the flora. God, I hated that. I hated it 10 years ago. I hate it now. I mean, we straight good, right? I had a power armor when I did all that. But still. I just hated it. I effing hated it. Prim, Las Vegas, Gene. I forgot like the random like noises and sound effects this game has. Wow, 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 wow. You don't want none of this. Pow, one to the head, man. Then you know he's dead, man. I wish my save from 2013 was still here. I guess saves didn't transfer over for backwards compatibility games. So if I had a 360, hypothetically speaking, my save actually no. What cloud saves was on 360, right? I want to go this way. Why? I don't know. But yeah, cloud saves was a thing on 360. Not until later, right? I don't. When did Xbox start doing the free cloud saves thing, where it's just tied to your Xbox? Excuse me, your gamer tag. Yeah, let's just go to the roller coaster. That should lead us to freaking whatchamacallit, right? The ghouls hideout in that one place. We can just shoot them into space or whatever. I mean, I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding Xbox and Microsoft now, but man, one thing I like what Xbox has done with their cloud saving thing is that it's for free. Unlike PlayStation's where you have to pay for it. Same thing with Nintendo. Plus your shit's tied to your gamer tag as well. That helps a lot. It doesn't matter how many freaking games or consoles you switch, it's all tied to your gamer tag. And in the cloud as well. That's very helpful. Because, man, when I got my PS5 years ago from Sony, and I was like, oh, let me pull up, they got their, backwards compatible for, like, hey, Last of Us 2. I'm like, oh, I have to replay the entirety of Last of Us 2 because my PlayStation didn't have cloud saves because I didn't pay for it. Great. Same day with Ghost of Tsushima. I didn't mind replaying Ghost of Tsushima, but Last of Us 2, I ain't doing that again. Not because I don't like the game. I do. I don't think it's bad. I think it's a really great game. Amazing even. It's just like, man, a single player linear game that's not open world. It's more open area like Dishonored or whatever, but a single player linear game that's over 25 hours long is fucking ridiculous to me. Hey, make the game however long you need to tell the story and get across what you want to do, but still. Like, it took me longer to beat Last of Us 2 than Ghost of Tsushima and Horizon Zero Dawn. That's how fucking long that game is. Okay, we got to Prim. I just kind of want to explore. Should we just do that? Just like roam around? I want to like rediscover Fallout New Vegas. No, you don't. No, you don't. I see you running towards me. No. 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 Stay back. I'll come to you later. I got the fast travel point. Don't be sad. Be glad. Sorry if there's like an echo in my room. I don't have any freaking whatchamacallit. I don't have rad roaches. Hey, where's your bitch ass running to? You lucky if there ain't no sprint in this game, you be dead. I just want to explore. I'm just going to go this way. But yeah, sorry if, it's been this way ever since I started commentating years ago. Like, I don't have foam panels or foam, like, styrofoams around my room. One, that shit's really expensive. Definitely the good ones. I want to get like the panels that are like $300, $500 that you can put like whatchamacallit on, like some video game like art on. Oh. Oh, God, Jesus. There we go. Oh, I see you. Thank you, Slig. Plus, I live in an apartment, and the landlady's like, okay, yeah, you can't have like pin up like posters on the wall. It's gonna cost money. I already put my foot accidentally through the wall of my bedroom, so that's gonna cost a fucking like $100 to fix. It wasn't because I was bad. It was because I was sleeping. It was to get asleep. I like to bounce my feet like I did at my old house like 10 plus years ago. I used to bounce my feet on the wall while I was lying on the bed. Ooh, if my mom knew the truth. It's like, Malcolm, you are too damn big to be doing that. If you were like 300 pounds lighter, then we could talk. I'm like, yeah. Assassination. Oh. Well, they scared the shit out of me. Echo isn't the word. Oh, God, Jesus, again? Echo wasn't the word I was looking for. It was freaking whatchamacallit. Reverberation? What's this place? Ooh. I found you. I'm coming. Once I figure out a way how to open these doors, I don't think I can. God, Jesus, there's a net in my room. That's been in my room since yesterday evening. It just ran in front of my screen. I don't think there's a way to actually come in here yet. I forgot. Who's over here? I forgot you could do that to animals in this game. Not a fan of that. I played Fallout New Vegas years ago during a different time in my life. Now I'm like way more sensitive. I grew a heart. Don't worry, I'll come and get you assholes later. What's this way? What are you guys? Oh, you're bad guys.
You like that? Had enough?
Why you running? Huh? See, shit's not fun, huh? When there's shoes on the other foot. What's in here? Skeleton. Trash. Where you guys come from? Man, you guys are really good shots. Luckily, I can't get in there now. If I could, you guys will all be dead. This place looks familiar.
Poor Snuffles. Wish somebody could do something about his leg.
Medicine's not high enough. Do I have anything for medicine? I do. I don't remember picking up that magazine, but I'll take it.
Back home, we don't waste time talking to strangers either.
Let me ask you a question. What's the tastiest thing you've ever eaten? Ah, yeah, can you believe some people still eat that stuff? Anyway, I've got this recipe for a Deathclaw omelet that I've been itching to try out. Trouble is, I need a Deathclaw egg. Kinda obvious, I suppose. My great-aunt Rose ran a bed and breakfast back in California, in a town called Modoc. She's the one who created the recipe in the first place. I don't know how she managed to get a hold of a female Deathclaw, but she kept it in a shed. Aunt Rose had a steady supply of eggs for her omelets. At least, she did until some stranger came along and killed the Deathclaw, shot it right in the eye. The quarry just north of here is full of Deathclaws, so there's bound to be an egg or two in there somewhere. Of course, a Deathclaw egg from anywhere will do. According to my Aunt Rose, those things have a ridiculously long shelf life. I don't have much in the way of money, but I'd be willing to share the secret of the recipe. All right. Do you need anything to eat or drink? Sure. What did you want to know? Oh, I'm not. I'm making my way to New Vegas. They say anything goes there. And best of all, the NCR can't mess it up for you. I'll get there eventually. I've heard that you can't even get into the Strip unless you're rich. Born and raised, things back in California are better than they've ever been, according to my grandpa. The raiders are mostly gone now, and it's easy enough to get a job at one of the mills or farms. But now there's taxes and laws and other things. The NCR keeps things safe and orderly, but it's all very boring. So I came out east towards the frontier. All right. Do you need anything to eat or drink?
Nah, we good.
All right, then.
All right, let's booty bounce out of here. I want to go talk to this guy over here and go to those that Tana or whatever I saw over there.
Hold up. There are death claws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer. I'd noticed Snuffles limping, but I didn't realize the problem was that serious. Thanks. That beast helps keep spirits up around here. They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the death claws have shown up. The NCR's a no-show. And my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating. There are a bunch of escaped cons from down south. The NCR was using them to maintain the railways as part of their sentence. I don't know who screwed up, but the powder gangers are loose. It was one group that attacked us and took our entire supply of dynamite. We'd see them occasionally, but they didn't seem too keen on getting too close to the quarry. Not sure if it was the noise or all the workers. I can't believe that an entire pack moved into the quarry. I thought that kind of bad luck only happened in New Vegas. Have you ever seen a death claw? They're taller than a man and far, far stronger and faster. And there's a whole pack of them out there. You'd have to be the meanest, toughest, roughest bastard in the wasteland to have any chance against them, and I don't think that's you. You'd need to take out the pack leaders, a mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw alpha male. Kill them and the pack will scatter. Pretty tough job. Okay. I've been there once. And I don't recommend it. It's just a way to burn through a month's pay in 5 minutes. I've seen a lot of folks come through here thinking they'll have the easy life once they get there. It never happens. This is Sloan, a camp for us quarry workers. The actual quarry, Quarry Junction, is up the road north of here. The whole thing is an NCR operation. We make cement for the NCR using the limestone we dig out with dynamite and drag lines. Dirty work, but the pay's good. Wish we got paid in caps, though. Not a lot of merchants like taking NCR paper money. It all gets shipped by rail over towards Boulder City and Hoover Dam. The NCR is probably building fortifications with it all. It's a big machine which moves rocks around, piles at a time. It's pre-war tech, so you need to thump it once in a while to keep it running. Nope. The NCR has been trying to switch over to using paper money, just like in the pre-war days. Trouble is that the exchange rates ain't exactly fair. For example, $100 in NCR money is valued at roughly half that in caps around here. Seems like a rotten deal for us, but work is work. Sure. If you insist on going north, don't be expecting a rescue when you get into trouble.
Snuffles' leg seems to have gotten better.
Did I say we could beat a Deathclaw? I better get some hardcore savey saves in. I know I came here last time, years ago. Wish you would have told me where the death claws were. Wait, didn't the one woman tell me? Next to it. Yeah, but in which direction? What are the death claws anyway? Like, what freaking mutation are they?
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on. You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the Supreme Commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopatha. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight. For years, Black Mountain was a peaceful community. Its leader, Marcus, broadcast an invitation to mutants throughout the wasteland. That's how I found Black Mountain. So did others, most of them second-generation mutants. Marcus welcomed everyone. That was his mistake. The community ended up being mostly second-gen, not very bright, but easy to influence. Fine until the Nightkin came along, led by Tabitha. In a week, she had most of the second-gens thinking she was some kind of prophet, and that she should be broadcasting her truth, not Marcus. Marcus saw what was coming and decided to leave before things got out of hand. He smashed the radio and left to found Jacobstown. Marcus sent me here a couple of months ago to check on Black Mountain. I suppose you could say I came here as a spy. But with no signs of Tabitha's weakening and none of the second gens ready to revolt or to come to Jacobstown, there wasn't much I could do. Down here, on the other hand, I've saved a dozen mutants from heading up the mountain. It's not much, but it's something. I have my own reasons to stay away from Jacobstown for a while. Reasons we won't be discussing. So I've stayed here. There's a sad story behind that. Marcus smashed it just fine, but while we were gone, some ghoul named Raoul came along. Tabitha turned him into her personal mechanic. A slave, really. See, if I'd been standing down here, I could have warned him before it was too late. The road is a series of switchbacks up to the peak. There are 3 blockades plus patrols. Sneaking past them would be difficult. Just before the peak is a kind of shanty village. More second gens there. And then there's Tabitha's compound, heavily guarded by her nightkin. Keep saying things like that and I won't be so friendly. Not every super mutant is a brain-damaged brute. Many of us are just as intelligent as basic humans, and the rest don't really have any choice in the matter, do they? And none taken, since you apologized. The opposite of Black Mountain, a stable community of mutants, mostly, led by a mentally stable leader. Humans are welcome there, so long as they behave themselves. Look northwest of Red Rock Canyon if you want to find it. The Nightkin are vicious in combat, and that's if you see them coming. Most don't. They were created to be soldiers and given devices to camouflage them in battle. Unfortunately, the devices drove most of them mad over time.
The game just froze on me? Game just froze on me. Perfect. Game still broke. Fucking 13 years later.
About. Goodbye.
Alright. I was planning on going up there, but it seems like a bad idea. Yeah. Fine. I'll wait until my speech is higher. Alright. Let's actually start doing these normal quests. Wait, wasn't some guy supposed to come talk to me? God, shoot, he's so bad. Ouch. I was doing something, you asshole. Where's that one guy that wanted to talk to me? I just ran away from him like an asshole.
You lost?
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes. I'm from the hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw it. I'm on my second tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are. Ma'am?
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business? We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing. The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. Convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow. Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And I've been ransacking the area since then. Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought, most of them at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support. If I have some free time, ask away. Ma'am?
Got business here?
Yeah? We were sent out here. Goodbye.
I don't think that was the guy. I mean, I could help kill all these guys for you guys and Prim. That'll be pretty easy.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits. Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Goodsprings. We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them. We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Okay, so we basically got all that information already. Let's go kill some convicts, shall we?
We won't go quietly. Yeah? We were sent out. Goodbye.
Hello there. Here to take care of the convict problem you guys have. But we already took down, what, 2 of them, right? And the rest are inside of here? Easy peasy. What my power fist? Can I have a power fist?
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express Outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around, asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package, that's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out. No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say. Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Khan misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. I guess I don't have anywhere better to be. A Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the Powder gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject. Sure, I'll tell you what I know. Don't go getting yourself shot.
Okay, guys, that's a new mission. Let's go kill some PGs. Powder gangers. I should probably like set it out. It's better if I just have my machete out.
I've got you now.
Oh.
That enough?
Blue moon. Why this dude had an egg timer? Put that away. Jesus, alright, this is getting annoying. Vader's dead, fuck off. Man, it is ridiculous how terrible the freaking gunplay is in this game. What? I don't remember it being this bad. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Where's the main dude? I killed him over here, right? Hey, who the hell am I looking for? Some Joe dude? Oh, you, I'm guessing.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free. I must say it's been the low point of my career in law enforcement. The powder gangers stole into town at night and murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office. I watched them for a bit, waiting for the right moment to pounce and arrest the lot of them, taking careful notes as I watched. To my dismay, they found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here. My good lady, I believe I may have some information that would prove useful. If you would just untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that information I have with you. Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here. Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you find my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way.
Yeah, don't go any bright ideas, homeboy. A 75.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation, not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage? Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there. Hello again. I don't suppose you've decided to help Prim find its next sheriff? It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already. You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
And who's the guy this way? I mean, how do you get in the correctional facility is my question. Like, I could take down all those powder gangers like no issue, but I don't want the NCR to be the leaders if it's like martial law stuff.
Hello? Yeah? Ma'am?
Humma. All right, let's try to see if we could get inside whatchamacallit.
Hey.
Oh, I guess I just had to fast shove him.
Had enough?
I am death. I am desire. I am dark side. Oh God, this way more of you than I thought. Hang on. Just a minute. Burn! Mother effer, you on fire!
You like that?
I'm out of here.
No, you're not. Oh. He died? Or he was part of the powder gangers though. Oh, this mother effer, the freaking dude from the dude. He's a powder ganger, huh? So basically, there was like no chance whatsoever, right, that he was gonna join in. Yeah, there was like no chance since he was a powder ganger. Make sure I'm not missing anyone. Look, y'all, I ain't made to kill everyone. I mean, kind of, but, you know, still. How'd you get up there? Just stand still for a second. All right, any more of you assholes just lying around? Where my homie 3Dog at? I forgot, did Manslayer ever make Gamer Poop from Fallout New Vegas, or was it just Fallout 3? I miss Gamer Poop. Manslayer's not doing any more Gamer Poop, right? Oh shit, was hilarious back in the day. Probably really offensive too. I don't know. I used to laugh my ass off. My favorites were was it Oblivion? Oblivion, Morrowind, and Skyrim. The Fallout 3 ones was really good too.
I've got you now. Like that? Had enough?
God, Jesus. Some good XP.
Come on.
Don't mind me.
Come on. Had enough? Come on.
Man, you guys is a lot tougher to kill.
Had enough?
Uh-oh.
You like that?
Okay, this is not working out well.
Come on.
He's the last one. All right.
You like that?
Jesus. Okay, I think that's everyone in this area. Oh, that's upstairs. Trying to... Alrighty. Now we could go back to Prim. Like I said, it's easy XP.
Yeah. We know Prim is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well. What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Prim and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help. Have you gotten us any additional support yet? Knight. He's at Mojave Outpost. Ma'am?
Evening.
Okay, so this person I'm looking for is at Mojave Outpost. And it's in this direction. Walled off, okay. Onward to Mojave Outpost.
We better get out of here. Aha! Come on!
Come on. Come on.
Found you.
Had enough!
You like that?
Come on!
Why are you guys running?
You like that?
Oh, I miss my power fist so much. All right, booty bounce out of here. We are close to Mojave camp or whatever. Making good, making good. It's up there, yeah, it's up there with those statues. Oh, I really want the NCR Ranger outfit. It looks so good. Controversial, hot take. I think it looks better than Brotherhood of Steel power armor. There, I said it. Ooh-ha, bazooza. Come on. I used to box scorpions on my off days. Oh man, don't be running away. Trying to no scope you. Doesn't really end these. Different legs. All right, not being distracted. We're almost there. Who wants some of me? I don't know who's up there. Showing everyone my Raylan Givens. If I remember correctly, I honestly didn't find that many NCR Rangers when I first initially played Fallout New Vegas 10 years ago. Actually, no, my second time. This would actually be my third time playing this game. Second time was with the walkthrough. First time was actually a little after it came out back in 2012.
Hey, coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads. Outpost. Mojave Outpost. Watching a lot of nothing feels like a big Brahmin pen for caravans. They've been stopped for a while, waiting for the roads north to clear. Or the clearance papers to go through. Looks like you've walked away, so if you need to shake the dust off, head to the barracks at the bars there. Not much, but better than nothing. Those two represents unification. Mostly good for shade. Won't do much else when the Legion reaches us. Nothing I know of. But if you've come from the north, means you can travel freer than most around here. Might check the barracks, someone might need you to hoof it somewhere. Just be careful you go up on the roof. Got a sniper watching the road. If your gear's in need of repair, HQ's also worth checking out. Talk to Major Knight, he can help. Provided you got a pen and plenty of ink. Watch yourself.
Looking for the homemade knight. Are you knight?
Howdy.
You don't look like a knight.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
Pay Liam O'Brien all the big bucks.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course. Prim? Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with? I'd like to help, but we can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum headcount at the outpost. Orders from the west. I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Prim and offer some additional support. Me? I'm Knight. Major Knight. I've been stuck here dealing with these caravans for ages now, but somebody's got to do it. It ain't so bad. If Caesar's Legion decides to push west through Nipton, old Mojave Outpost here will be the front line. Alright then, just sign here, here, and here. Help? Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news. NCR border guard duty mostly. It's our job to make sure the caravans can move safely along I-15 and Highway 95. Not the best posting or assignment, but it beats being sent east or patrolling the Colorado. Legion's pretty thick there. Ma'am?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count.
Alright, back to Prim.
Hello.
Yeah? Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of Rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the Rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes. Roger. I'll radio them over now.
We'll get bloody mess next time. Hey, cool. Tight. I gotta go back to that place. Homie said he got some work.
Evening.
Okay, where's the major dude? I ain't here. Wait, where's this dude that's supposed to talk to?
Patrolling the Mojave Outpost.
Hello.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have? Work around here? Might check with Jackson in the main building, or Ghost up on the roof above, but watch out. She's kind of a bitch. Don't tell her I said that, though. Might take a bullet some night when I'm going to the latrine. Not too much. A lot of caravans going nowhere. A lot of troopers going nowhere, too. Few prospectors here and there, but they don't do more than stink up the place. Everybody's backed up here. You'd think it'd be good for business, but most of the traders are tight with the caps, even the larger caravan outfits. Fine, then.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Looking for trouble? Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set 'em spinning. Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling. All right? No, I'm not all right. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm not from around here, and I'm not NCR. I run a caravan. Or did. Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash, and they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too. My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line, and the Mojave Outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that. NCR officer, trooper, whatever, runs the place. He's over in the main building, the one without a bar. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out. What's on your mind? Whiskey and me are old friends. Keeps me going when times get rough. Like now. Got me into the caravan business, you know. Had to start transporting water instead of liquor, though. If I hadn't switched over, I'd end my trip with nothing but glass bottles rattling on the back of the Brahmin. What's on your mind? If you're looking to sign on with the caravan, no. Traders are bottled up tight here. Caravan works up north. Check with the Crimson Caravan, maybe. Gunrunners might have work. Wouldn't know for sure, though. Still, if you got a gun, guts, and feeling like going on patrol, might be some of the soldiers around here have work for you. Jackson might have something for you if you haven't already spoken to that old buzzard. He was looking to try to get troops to clear the North Road. You can find him over in the other building. The one without a bar. I don't know. Seems to be a lot of attention on Nipton. Word is, one of the snipers in the nest on the roof spotted smoke from the east. Yeah, her name's Ghost or something. Fucking scary. Ooh. Guess it's 'cause you'll never see her till you're dead. NCR and their goddamn nicknames. As if Caesar himself's gonna piss and run if he hears them. Anyway, go on and head up top. Ask her what's going on if you haven't already. I don't much give a shit. You take care now.
Evening. You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good. The pay? The pay is a good goddamn thanks from the heart of the Republic. Just shitting you with the NCR line. Done wonders for morale around here. President Kimball keeps saying getting shot at is its own damn reward. Do this job for me, though. I'll do what I can. People know I hate most everyone, so if I put in a word for you, that's gold. I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find. Got my post. Don't think I wouldn't go too. If trouble's hit Nipton, town's got enough camping spots to rack up some easy kills. Not about to have Jackson bust my ass again, though. Even if I came back with Caesar's head, I'd rather be sitting here than in a cell. All right. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. All right? Kimball's Kimball. Not sure which end is his ass or his head. Caravan families are causing trouble. Big circle getting tense. The usual. Look, you want gossip, go to the bar downstairs and listen to a whole lot of nothing. Me? I gotta keep watch, then fill out the daily log. Not much to tell. One of the worst posts in the NCR if you're looking to be anything more than a babysitter. Full up here, but just enough so we can't send out patrols. Gotta maintain a standing force. Jackson's orders. NCR's orders. Can't spare men for patrols or escorts, so caravans are backing up here like a Brahmin with a bottle in its ass. Typical NCR bullshit. Mind yourself on the plank going down.
I want to at least try to find Jackson first.
Hello.
So, am I blind or just not see the dude when I first came in here?
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it. Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave Outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times. So sending anyone out reduces the outpost's numbers, and would be in direct violation of my orders from back west. Sending more troops, yes. To reinforce the outpost, no. Troops head through here on their way to McCarran, or to the front lines at Forlorn Hope. Or they're on leave, on their way to New Vegas to piss away their pay. All of them passing through. Frustrated? No, I have my orders. Signed and approved all the way up the chain from Kimball. And I understand the reasons. The outpost isn't a Legion target, yet. Not like Vegas or the Dam. But if the caravans get choked here, that's gonna bite NCR hard. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. Some days, just feel like more requisition forms and daily reports come across my desk than results. Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it. Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
Wait, what the hell did he want?
Patrolling the Mojave?
All right. I say let's do this thing for Jackson, then I'm going to bounce. Wait, how far away is this place? Not that far. Critters. I see some critters. They're about to dig some ditches. It's a riff off an ASAP Rocky line. What was it from? What song? I forgot. Like, I just remember parts of the lyrics. Is that a critter or a plant? That's a plant. All right, critters. God, Jesus. Oh, it's like scorpion. It's not ants. Oh, Jesus. All right. You win. Braxton, I go box his asses.
Hey.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment. No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Thanks, dog. And for next mission, we'll do that. Alrighty, ladies and gents, this is a great place to stop. Thank you all for watching this. If you guys so, please leave a like on this video if you guys like what you saw. Please subscribe for more content. It helps with this channel a lot. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure you hit the little notification bell next to the subscribe button. I almost exited out of freaking OBS by accident while I'm still recording. What was I? Oh yeah. Did I say subscribe? Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, follow me on Twitter at Baytuh, BAY2H. Share my channel, my videos to all your friends, families, cats, and dogs, and whoever who nods. If you guys want to support me even further, you can do that by donating to my Patreon, PayPal, YouTube Super Thanks, leave a tip, or becoming a YouTube member on my channel. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, BAY2H, and or paypal.me/Baytuh, BAY2H, and or through YouTube Super Thanks. All you have to do is click on any one of my videos or monetize, which is 99.9% of them. Then hit the little more heart thanks button. Donate however much you want, but regardless, if you choose to support me further, any and all donations, everyone's much appreciated and is 100% completely optional. And with all that being said, I will see you guys later. And I have to say, ladies and gents, it's good to be back playing Fallout New Vegas again 10 years later. A lot of shit doesn't hold up, by the way, but I'm still having a blast.